Yo, welcome back to another video. I'm here doing Rainbow Six Siege operator tier list. I promise all I do is not basketball content. Just playoff time, so we're doing playoff videos and all I'm saying. Like you see NBA basketball right here. I didn't even know that commercial was out. But anyways, I've been playing Rainbow Six. Oh my god, Rainbow Six G. Oh my, I can't speak. I'm gonna just say R6 for Siege. I've been playing Siege a lot recently. Obviously, I haven't been uploading on the channel that consistently. I literally can't upload anything. That include. Okay, I can't upload anything through my PlayStation because I don't have a mic. That's what I meant to say. Um, because I just don't have a mic. Even my controller mic on my controller is broke, so I can't do anything with that. So that's why I'm only doing videos on my laptop right now. But obviously, after I get my mic, I'm gonna be back making Siege videos because Siege is the main game I play. I'm not gonna say the only game I play because I still play 2K. Is that it? Yeah, basically just 2K. But yeah, I'm gonna get straight to the tier list. Glass, I'm gonna put F tier just because he's only good on like two maps. He's good on dorms, on Oregon, on Big Window, sometimes, and he's definitely good on Garage on what's it called Chalet. But since he's very situational and I do not like situational operators, I'm gonna have to put him F. Rook, I really want to put Rook C tier. I've actually never used Rook. I do have, by the way, I do have Siege pulled up just so like just in case I forget one of the logos, I just know who it is right off the bat. But I don't know. I feel like Rook is kind of underrated just because he gives everybody on your team more health and the ability to self res. Maybe his gun is bad or something, but I don't. I've never used him, so I wouldn't know what his gun is. I'm trying to look right now what his gun is, but I literally can't find it. He's a shotgun too. I'm putting Rook C tier. I don't care. Like he gives everybody in your team the ability to self res and gives them more health. Like that's good in my opinion. So I'm gonna put that in C tier. I think this is IQ. Let me check. If this is IQ, is going to be yeah. Okay, it's IQ. IQ is going to be tier just because she can see everything. Like literally any electronic device on the other team, she can see. So that'd be very useful, especially if you're communicating with your team and stuff like that. Capcan, I put Capcan in B. He's not like trash. I know if a champ did this tier list, they'll act like he's trash, but let's be realistic. Sometimes champs don't look for Capcan traps either. I've literally seen champs die to Capcan traps. So I'm putting Capcan or not even champs, like just like high tier ranks. Any rank over gold, I've seen them die to Capcan traps. So let's not act like Capcan's trash. Only thing really bad about Capcan is his scope. He doesn't really have any good scopes, but I'm still gonna put him in B tier because it's a free kill. Um, Fuse, Fuse is going. I'm gonna put in F tier. I don't like his gun. He does have a shield, which was making me think about putting him in D, but he's basically useless. If you hear the Fuse charge saying all you gotta do is move, run, whatever, Fuse can be good on certain sites. Like for example, if you were downstairs on the Oregon, I don't know what the site's called. I think it's kitchen. Um, you put a Fuse on the floor, you probably could get a kill with that, but even then, like very situational. And again, his gun's bad, so put him in F tier. Blitz, I don't know that much about Blitz, but from what I've seen from Blitz, I'm gonna put him in C. Um, any shield operator is not going above B. Actually, no, Blackbeard is, but Bliss is just like you shouldn't really use him, but it's not horrible. Bandit, I'm gonna put Bandit A just for bandit tricking and all that. I've actually never used Bandit, but I know how good he is in pros and stuff like that. I actually don't know what his gun is either. He's a 3 speed. Oh, he's one health though. Oh, he has a good gun. I don't know what that gun is called, but he does have a good gun. So yeah, Bandit is definitely going in A. Jaeger, I'm gonna put Jaeger in B. He's still useful even after all the nerfs. It's like um, there's definitely better operators. So like I want to say that should be one of your most consistent options for you to use. So I'm gonna put Jaeger and B. Doc and A just because you can hear yourself and your teammates multiple times. Great guns. I think he has barbed wire too. So definitely going A. Not S because I feel like he could be a little bit more useful. This one could be a couple operators in S in my opinion. I believe this is Twitch. Let me check real quick. Yeah, Twitch. Twitch is A tier just because she's actually getting way more in the meta. Um, just because you can shoot. Wait, hold on. This is the drones that can shoot stuff, right? Yeah, okay. This can fire like break like enemy equipment and stuff like that. Very useful in today's meta, especially if someone's using like thin rear or um what's another operator? I guess mute if you don't get mute jammered, obviously. But yeah, Twitch can be very useful. Monty D tier. He's just a dude for big shield. He's actually better in fusing glass in my opinion though. So I'm gonna put him in D. Thermite, not very meta, but I'm gonna put him in B. Just because there's a bunch of hard breachers in the game. There's a bunch of people that have hard breach charges in the game. So Thermite's not very useful. It's not like he has the greatest gun in the game. So yeah, he's just going to be. Pulse. Pulse is basically useless now. I'm gonna put him in C tier. I mean, there's certain situations where he could be good. Certain sites on certain maps, like there's certain times where Pulse is just like useless as hell. Like he just has a pulse scanner and a shotgun, and he does have C4 too. I'm not gonna act like that's not good. That's not a huge factor, but Pulse is just mid now. Tachanka I'm gonna put in D tier. Very situational, but on a map like Border or something like that, he could be really good. So I gotta put him in D. And again, he's better than Fusing Glass. Castle's gonna be my first S tier. Great gun, great utility. He has a super shotty, and he has beepers. Like there's nothing else you can really ask for Castle. I think Castle's a 2 speed, 2 health too. Let me check real quick. Yes, he's a 2 speed, 2 health. I think Castle's S tier if you know how to use them. Obviously, if you in the copper lobby, you see a random person choose Castle and he's just doing the worst castles ever. That's when Castle could be annoying. But besides that, Castle is S tier. Another S tier operator is Ash. Probably the best you call it frag operator in the game. Just because she's a 3 speed, she has her breaching round. Yeah, it's just Ash is one of the best operators in this game. I feel like everybody knows that by this point. That's why she's one of the most used attackers in the game. Great gun. I think she has a good secondary too. I could be wrong about that. Um, but yeah, good operator. What operator is this? Oh, Thatcher. 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 I forgot what he does. Oh, just like EMPs and stuff. Not very useful. I'm putting him in B. This is Smoke. Smoke is still useful. I don't see that many people running Smoke anymore. I'm gonna put him in like high B. He's like a high B. I don't think he's A tier because just because I don't think his smoke lasts long enough for him to be. Oh, he does have C4 though. I'm gonna put him at A just because he has C4. I feel like if you're using smoke correctly, he can be an A tier operator because just because you can walk through the smoke as smoke because obviously you're wearing a gas mask. Um, you can shoot people through it. You could C4 people in it. So I think smoke is A tier. Sledge, Sledge is going to D. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna put him in D. Um, but again, he's just useless. Just considering how many people can do what he does with better guns and better utility, honestly. Butte was S tier. Top three defender of the game, probably four mute jammers. He has a shotgun. He has a backup SMG, C4. What else can you ask for from me? Frost used to be my favorite operator. One of my favorite operators in the game, but I'm gonna put Frost in B just because the nerf of her frost traps, where they can self res off the frost trap, very annoying. Um, used to be pretty much a guaranteed kill, and now Frost is basically useless. So I'm gonna put him in B. Put her in B. Buck, I'm gonna put Buck in A. Actually, that might be a little unfair. Nah, just the fact that he has a shotgun and an AR as an attacker. I think he deserves A tier. Obviously, his flashbangs too. Excuse me. Valkyrie A. Actually, I'm gonna put Valkyrie S just because her cameras can be very useful, especially if actually no, I don't feel like you even have to be that good with cameras because I feel like people don't check for Valkyrie cams that much unless you just straight up put it on the ceiling. But Valkyrie is good. She got C4. She got her cams. Good gun. I think she has uh what's it called, impact grenades too. So whereas Blackbeard, I don't see why it wouldn't be S. Just because he is OP, he still needs to be nerfed in my opinion. So I'm gonna put Blackbeard as that may be just like me being copper, but I'm putting as Capital again situational. I'm actually putting him in C though, just because late rounds if you have a Capital, there's sometimes where like you can't lose if you have Capital late round, especially on a map like what's the map called? What's the map called? It's not bank, but it's literally a bank pretty much. It's not consulate. Wait, it is consulate. Yeah, it's consulate. Consulate is, I mean, oh my god, I said it wrong. Capital is very good on consulate. So yeah, I'm gonna put him C. Convera and Copper, she's like C or B. But I'm gonna put Convera in D. Just because like again, high rates like that act like Convera is completely useless. But if Convera gets a kill at the start of the round, scan the whole team, he's probably the best operator in the game. But again, it's like high risk, high reward. So I'm gonna put her in D. Echo, I'm gonna put Echo in B. Echo's good. It's just not too crazy. Habana, I'm also put Habana in B just because there's a lot of operators that can do what she can do. Jackal's like Jackal's like B tier. He's not that crazy. If he had a better gun, he'd probably be an A. But I'm gonna just leave him B. It's not like his gun's trash. It's just not crazy. Mira, Mira might be like the operator that I kind of disrespect the series because Mira might deserve S, but I wouldn't know because I'm a copper and I don't use Mira because I'm looking scared to use Mira because Mira is a very important operator. Um, I gotta put Mira in the A just because I don't know her true potential. Legion is one of the best operators in the game, even after the slight nerf of the timing of the Legion mods. But Legion's still one of the best operators in the game. Again, good gun, super shoddy, great utility, and even though his what's called equipment or whatever it's called is just a bulletproof cam, he doesn't need like a C4 or anything. So S tier. Ying, Ying is still S tier. Um, just great gun and better flash grenades. So yeah, S tier. Ella's D tier. I would almost say F if nah, she's not F. I don't know if there's a single defender in the game that's F tier. Honestly, maybe Clash, just because I hate Clash. Me personally, I don't like seeing Clash, but that's just me personally. Um, yeah, I'm gonna put LND though. Zofia basically is the same, but I'm gonna put her a little bit higher just because I feel like she's a little bit more useful. So I'm putting her C. Dokube. Why does okay? It just like Dokube. I'm gonna put in A. Dokkaebi, you know, okay. Thing is, if you don't know use a gun, you could be cooked. But Dokkaebi is definitely good for the rest of your team just because you can hear where people are and they can't use cams for the amount of time that you're using the Dokkaebi thing. Also, you can hack defenders. I feel like a lot of people don't use that enough, but you can hack defenders. Um, Vigil, Vigil's A tier. I want to be better with Vigil so I can use Vigil more. But I don't know if it's just me. Maybe his gun is not that good, but it could just be me. Again, I've only used him a couple times. Finka, C. Uh, Not too crazy about her at all. Lion, I'll put in B. Even though people like to act like Lion's not good, Lion's very good just because you can make the other team stand still. And again, Lion's one of those players like late game. Lion is very useful. Just so you can take control of sight late game if you're not already in sight, obviously. But yeah, Alibi not very useful in the high ranks. In lower ranks, she's definitely useful. So I'll say C tier just to bounce her out. I actually do not remember what operator this is, so I gotta look. I believe it's a defender. This is what's his name? Oh, Mastro. I forgot to say his name. He's not that bad. I put him in C tier also. Yeah, Maverick C tier. Just because sometimes people can create crazy shot scenarios with Maverick. That's basically the only reason I'm putting him C tier. I don't think Maverick's a good operator. I ain't gonna lie. Clash again. I don't like Clash. I think Clash is one of the most useless operators in the game. So F. Cade also A tier. Um, basically does the same thing as Bandit. I feel like slightly worse than Bandit though. This still in the same tier, so it's fine. Nomad. I could be completely wrong with this. I'm gonna put her in A, even though she may deserve S. I don't know that much about Nomad because my teammate uses Nomad, so it's not like I can use Nomad too. I don't know how good Nomad is. If I knew how good Nomad was, maybe she would be an S. But I'm gonna put her in A for that. Gridlock. Gridlock is actually used a lot, considering that most high ranks don't consider, man, don't think that she's good. I don't know if her gun's that good though. Actually, I never get affected by Gridlock, so I'm gonna put her in D, just because it's kind of easy to counter her. Yeah, yeah, she goes in D. Mozzie, Mozzie used to be way better. I think Mozzie's still useful. I feel like people severely underrate Mozzie, just because he has the potential to get 4 different drones. Keep in mind, attackers only have 10 drones, so that's almost half of the drones. And then you could use the drones for yourself. Like I almost want to put him in A, but his gun isn't that great. I will say that. Warden, I gotta put Warden A just because he has 2 good guns and C4. I feel like he's one of the only operators that has 2 good guns that's not like a gun and a super shotty. So put him at A tier. Nook, I feel like Nook is coming back in the meta. I'm gonna put Nook in A. Or no, I think Nook is a she. I'm gonna put her in A. Just because the ability to not be seen on camera is actually very useful. And if you're able to stay silent, Nook is really good. So yeah, putting her in A. Goyo is one of the best operators in the game just because you can sight prevent for I think Goyo's last like 25 seconds. I could be wrong with that. I know it's at least 20 seconds. Um, but that he has impact grenades. His gun is decent. His gun is not that bad. I feel like people overblow his recoil. Um, but yeah, I gotta put Goyo as Amaru. Amaru is very situational. I feel like Amaru's almost only good if you're playing coppers, honestly. Um, I gotta put her in D. Cali again, he's just like Glass. He's only good on downstairs shot like basically. So F tier. Wamai, B tier. Feel like he's kind of underrated just because he could prevent a lot of grenades, flashes, yings, whatever. I'm gonna put him in B. Ayana, severely nerfed. I gotta put her in C. There's really no reason to use her unless you just like want to be a human drone, which wastes a lot of time actually. So I'm gonna put her in C. What's his name? Oryx. Oryx. I'm gonna put in D. I feel like only a certain amount of players know how to use Oryx properly. Oryx should always be used to roam and then get back up the site through a hatch. But I feel like people don't always do that, so I gotta put him in D. But Lucy's S tier. Wait, is she? Nah, I feel like Malusi. Where'd I put Malusi? This is Malusi, right? No, it's not. No, it's not. Where'd I put Malusi? Oh, okay, my bad. Malusi's S tier. Like just the fact that you can slow down defenders. You can't shoot it unless it's open. Um, Malusi gotta be S tier. Even though it can get Brava hacked, I still gotta put her S tier. Ace. Ace is also going S tier just because he can break through anything with his Ace charges. Um, good gun too. That's basically all he needs. He also has the things that can blow up. I forgot what they're called. They're not heartbeat charges, but it's the other one. Y'all know what I mean. Zero. I put zero on B. He's not useless, but he can be useful depending on everything basically. Uh, Rooney. I put Rooney A. I feel like Rooney's kind of underrated just because the gun's not great, but those laser doors could actually be very useful. Again, unless they get Bravo X. Flores. I don't think Flores is that good in my opinion. He does have. He can create distractions, so I put him in B. That's basically the only reason. Thunderbird is not good. D tier. Actually, I almost want to put Thunderbird F. Mm, nah, I'm not gonna put it F. Osa C tier. Very mid, very situational. She's definitely good on a map like Cafe. A map like Gym on what's the site called? Not site. What's the map called? Gym on Clubhouse. She's definitely good on Gym on Clubhouse. But pretty much it. So C tier. Thorn again C tier. Just another mid operator. Doesn't really do much. Um, People can easily run away from a thorn trap unless you're very creative with it. There's nothing crazy about it. What's her name? Zombie. I put a zombie as just because like the situation meant the amount of stuff you can do with a zombie. Even the nerf that they did to her zombies that they can get shot now. I don't think it affected her that much to the point where she's unusable. It still can make attackers have to go different ways just because of shots that could be wait, no, not the shots. What's the word that I'm looking for, bro? Just the angles that can be created with the zombies. The fact that with certain zombies, like I know for example, this is one zombie on Canal that you had to duck under to get to, unless you just shoot it, obviously. Which shooting it can be risky too, especially considering that we're playing a game like Siege where if they don't know who you are, that's the greatest thing in the world. So I think it's zombies Esther. Since even with the buff of Sense, I think Sense is pretty much useless, but I put him in D, I guess. Grim, I don't know much about Grim at all. I'm gonna tell you all that right now. I put Grim in A, but Grim might deserve S. Grim might deserve B. So I'm not sure. Excuse me. Oh my god, my bad. Oh my god. All right. Solus. Solus going to F. Useless. Just useless as fuck. Use your ears to find drums. Like you don't need the Solus scanner. Um, Brava. Brava can be S, but Brava could also be C. Because if they don't bring anything that could be Brava X, then you're cooked. Um, so I'm gonna put Brava at A just because again, there's a situation where they don't bring anything that could be Brava X, and Bravo becomes useless. Fenrir, oh my god, bro. Like the tier list kind of glitchy. Anyway, Fenrir, bro, it's not letting me click the thing sometimes. Fenrir's S tier. I don't know why this ad keeps popping up. Um, his Fenrir, what are they called? Fenrir traps. I'm tripping. Fenrir traps are still one of the best, still one of the best utilities in the game. And they probably gonna have to nerf the game for Fenrir to stop being banned and stop being used as much. Ow. Anyways, Ram A tier. Um, one of the best. Uh, Apparently, she's not considered a hard breacher, but one of the best people at just creating distractions, loud noises. It allows, bro. Nah, I'm putting Ram in this just because like the noise that she makes and the distraction that she makes causes for a lot. Like even though ghost pressure doesn't really work that well in high ranks, the ghost pressure you can do with Ram is amazing. I'm gonna be honest. And last operator on this tier list, which they're missing Deimos for whatever reason. Um, Turbudo. I don't know if this is his name right. Actually, they're missing Ram too and Scopos. Okay, I'll still rank those like just verbally. But Turbudo, I put in C. He's not that useful, but certain situations. But here's the thing: situational defenders are horrible. So I almost want to put him in D, but just being generous, I'm putting him in C. Now again, they are missing like three operators. Two, yeah, okay. Deimos is S tier. Deimos is gonna have to get nerfed, unfortunately, because that's like my favorite operator in the game. Scopos, I put Scopos in B, just because Scopos can be a very good roamer. Um, like on Oregon, you can go in that one room, bro. Like I don't know how to explain. Oregon upstairs, like y'all should just know by me saying that Scopos is very good in that situation. But there's certain situations where Scopos is kind of mid, because I don't think Scopos can get healed by a Doc Stem. Can't use Rook armor. Um, yeah, there's a lot of just situations where Scopos is not that useful. So I'll say B. And what's up? Aurora. I put an S just because I feel like the doors that she can create are one of the best things that added to the game. Like it was lucky a blessing that um Tom Clancy decided to not, or not Tom Clancy. That's the name of the dude. Ubisoft decided not to have Auroras on Windows, because if Auroras could go on Windows, she would have to be immediately nerfed. I promise you. But Aurora's an Ezra operator. I don't. I feel like she's very balanced though, so I feel like they shouldn't nerf her at all. I like the LMG. I like the Switch. I definitely like her utility. So I just like the operator. But that's the end of the video. Let me know what y'all disagree with in the comments. Again, I'm Copper. So some of these ranks might be wrong just because I'm not that into like the rank side of Siege or whatever. But yeah, I made a video right there.